Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This tutorial is just something fun, doesn't take a long time to do. Um, just something if you just want to get dolled up for any type of reason or occasion. Like my video if you happen to like these kind of videos, and I'll continue to try to do more. But if you're interested in this look and you want to figure out how to do it, stay tuned. Hey guys, so let's start with the face. So far the only thing I have is lotion. After being washed, no makeup, no nothing, just pure lotion. Taking my eye refresh from e.l.f. It does a trick, it does wonders, I love it. It does have a little tingling sensation, so you know it is working. Moving on to the, oops, not yet. Just dab, 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 and let it air dry just a little bit. Next, we have the POREfessional from Benefit. This stuff works. I haven't used it for that long, but so far I am sold and impressed. Yes, I know I put it on funny, weird, but it works for me. And maybe it works for you too. I know everybody does their makeup differently, but yeah, I feel like switching it up today. This is not always how I do it every time I wear makeup, but I was just feeling it today. I got new products last night, so I was happy to use them and really excited to. So after all that is done, now it's time to do some concealer construction. I have e.l.f. concealer. I used this before, and I have NYC Cover Stick. I don't know if it's like more of a concealer, but I'm gonna use both of them. So the first one is the one I always use, which is the e.l.f. concealer. A little goes a long way, but it does the trick, and I can also sometimes use this as a highlight, and it lasts all day. It really does the trick. Now, moving on, I have a little sponge, damp, by the way. Some people you can use it dry, some people use damp, some people don't use it at all, and that's okay. It's all up to you. It's how you want to do it. So after dabbing and dabbing and dabbing, I'm now using the Cover Stick in almost the same places that I used the other e.l.f. concealer. This I have never used before, but you know, thought I would give it a try. Where I'm putting the Cover Stick now is normally where I would put my e.l.f. concealer, and that works as a highlight, and it does really well. So dab, dab, dab. I know I look funny and I look 10 shades lighter than I actually am, but that's okay. And now my Fit Me from Maybelline in number 235. I'm also using this with the sponge. The sponge is also new to me. Normally I have the little white triangle sponges, but I saw this in the store and I thought I would give it a shot, you know, why not? This also looks about 3 to 4 shades lighter than I actually am on camera, but you know, in person, it is my shade, my natural looking, a little bit glowy shade. Make sure you try to blend it in really well around your hairline. There's nothing more embarrassing than going out in public in broad daylight and seeing, you know, parts around your hairline that is not covered. I've done that a few times. Make sure you get around the nose really well. Do a little dance. Now I'm just taking just a little bit of powder. And that is from Revlon. Just a little tiny bit. A little goes a long way. This stuff gives me the sneezes, but it works. Now let's do the eye magic. We are going in with e.l.f. eye primer. I just put a little bit, not a little bit, more of a lot on, just so everything stays in place and stays where I put it, and do another little dance. I dance a lot in my videos. Also, Blistex chapstick, any type of chapstick. That is what I do kind of like as a primer. Now my Naked palette, the Urban Decay Basics. I love this. I've been using it for like 2 or 3 weeks and I love it. It is my go-to palette. And I think any of these colors are good for any skin tone. I know if you're, you know, more of a fair-skinned gal or a guy, you might not want to be, you know, in the same ballpark as the really, really brights or the really, really darks. But this one covers all shades. And I love it. Good reviews on it. I got it at Ulta. You can get it at Ulta, Sephora, and Amazon. So now I'm just putting the shadow on my lids. I know you guys don't have to see me put them on both eyes, but you know, I thought I would let you see what it looks like for both of them. None of these colors have like a shimmery hue to it, so it's very kind of like matte looking, if that gives you any type of visual or a mental visual. It's not shimmery or sparkly, very matte. It goes on very well and very smooth. It's not chunky, it's not chalky. You don't have to keep applying layers and layers and layers on it. You know, it's just 1 or 2 and it's good. And a little bit of the very dark black looking, and it's called Crave. I know it only looks like I'm putting a lot on because it is on the camera, and I want to try to have the camera pick up everything, so I overdo, you know, the eyes. And so there you go. Get all the excess off there. Now we are going to be moving to the eyebrows. In my last video, I used a pencil. In this video, I am using gel. I've been using gel, cream, you know, for about 2 or 3 weeks also. I love it. It goes on smooth. And I live in Arizona, and the temperatures can get hot, 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 beyond hot, hell hot. And this doesn't move. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't run. It doesn't melt. Very little product, by the way, but it does wonders. Me personally, I like to have my eyebrows a little bit on the dark side. That's just how I like it. And you have to excuse me, I'm still playing around with it. My eyebrows are naturally shaped different. And I'm still, you know, practicing on how to get them to look similar without going over the top with tweezing, because I do still have eyebrows. At the end of the day, when I wash my makeup off, I still have eyebrows on my face. So, you know, once again, I could have taken this out, but I know some people have to see, you know, they need that visual for both sides. I'm kind of like that when it comes to certain things. Makeup is one of those things. So, ooh, smudge. That's all right. Just fix it up. It's all good. And I know some people go way over the top with their eyebrows, and some people like them thin or thick or medium. I kind of like mine a little bit on the medium side and dark. So whatever you like is what you like. Now we are going to do some lining. I love liner. I love gel liner. I've had about 2 of these things in the last 4 years. They last a very long time. It goes on so smooth, like butter smooth. It's wonderful. And when applying, make sure you look down, because when I first started using this, I kept making the mistake of looking directly in the mirror or looking a little bit up, and it smudged and it would make me so mad, and I couldn't figure out why. But after a while and playing with it, looking down is how you do it. So now that both eyes are lined, I'm taking some mascara. I love it. It's called Scandalize. It is wonderful, long lasting, does not flake, does not chip, doesn't do anything. You put it on your eyelashes and there your eyelashes will stay. Keeps its color all day. I've had mascaras that, you know, would flake, you know, after an hour or so of having it on. This one, in my opinion, it is a little bit on the pricey side. It was like around $5 or $6. A little bit pricey for mascara in my book, but it does it. Lips. Normally, once again, gotta do another layer of chapstick. Some people use concealer, some people use foundation, some people use a primer. I use, you know, chapstick. And I'm not gonna use lipstick today. I'm just gonna use a eyeliner pencil that I also use as a lipstick. It does the same thing. Still looks good, and plus it is a liner, so you're not gonna have any outside smudging. And I love it. Sometimes I would go over with a actual lipstick a little bit lighter than this, so you can see that my lips are lined. But this, I think it does wonders. It stays all day, it doesn't crack or anything. Love it. Now finishing up with NYX finishing spray. This is matte. I do about 2 or 3 sprays, a little fan dry. And there you go. And here is your finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And for taking it off, just one of these nighttime makeup remover towels. And there you have it. I hope you guys liked it. Bye.